Do you have employees who are smokers? Have you tried different cigarette butt urns in the break area only to have one problem or another with each one that you've tried? I'd like to recommend from Rubbermaid commercial products their Infinity Ultra High Capacity Smoking Receptacle. Part number 9 Whiskey 34. Its all metal construction means that it's fireproof, and its powder coat finish gives it corrosion resistance. In 20 years of maintenance management experience, I've found that this has been the best cigarette butt receptacle that I've ever purchased. And at $375 to $525, depending on where you order it from, that might seem like a lot of money, but in my experience, it's money well spent. Let me go over some of the features. The unit will show up in a tall box packaged in 3 separate pieces. It doesn't require any tools to assemble or disassemble, and it's very easy to use. The top has a baffle on it to prevent rain and snow from getting inside. It simply twists off. There are slots in the side that correspond to tabs in this center section to allow easy removal and reinstallation. Along the sides of the top piece, there are openings that all have a baffle that's only about big enough to fit a cigar butt in. This is meant to keep trash out of the receptacle, and it's meant to keep the weather out as well. The center section is easily removed. Simply just pull it out of the base. When you need to empty it, you can simply just pour it into whatever container you throw away all of your cigarette butts in. If for some reason somebody gets trash past the baffles on the sides of the top piece, or they remove the top piece to put something down there, because it is so wide, it's very easy to pour water down here or use a fire extinguisher to put out any debris that might be smoldering. Because it's so wide and deep, it can hold a lot of cigarette butts. So depending on how many smokers you have at your place of employment, it could be months before you have to empty this. If you do have a lot of smokers, it's going to give you a lot of capacity to be able to handle that. It's also very easy for somebody who has to empty this to handle this. One of the best features about it, in my opinion, is the base. The base is weighed down and will stay in place in high winds, pretty much anything short of a hurricane. There's a tab on the base, and when you put the center section in, you can line up the corresponding tab on it, and the 2 holes line up. You can put a fastener in there or a small padlock in order to hold this in there if you don't want it to be removed. However, that's optional. It is not necessary. Putting the top on, you simply just line it up with the tabs. You may have to slide it around a little bit and then lock it into place. That's all there is to it. So if you've been having trouble finding a decent cigarette butt receptacle for your workplace, I highly recommend this. I'll include a link in the description section to the Rubbermaid commercial website so you can read more about it, and hopefully this helps somebody out. Thanks for watching. Also, it should come in a carton from Rubbermaid. If somebody attempts to ship it to you in a UPS golf bag box, it's not going to fit. Trust me on this one.